Yo, what's good everyone? I'm back with another reaction video, and as you can tell by the title, I am going to be checking out Blackmage by Ghostemane. You guys know I've checked out a ton of Ghostemane videos over this past year and a half, and I've enjoyed what I've heard from Ghostemane. I've checked out a few of his projects, I think 3 first listens. So today, I'm going to be going back to the past, checking out one of his older projects. I think this one came out about 2016, so about 6 years ago since it has dropped. I'm sure his sound has stayed consistent but also changed, gotten more advanced from what I've heard from his newer stuff. I'm sure this is going to be really interesting, going back to the past and hearing what Ghostemane was doing about 6 years ago. So I've actually heard a few songs off this project from my first listen series, I think about 2, so I'm really looking forward to all the other songs that I'm gonna have a chance to listen to today. You guys have recommended me to actually react to this project, so again, looking forward to it, like what I've heard from Ghostemane and all of my reactions to him. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, like I said, I've already checked out Elixir and Venom track 9 and 10 respectively. There are 13 tracks, now 11, about 37 minutes give or take. First track, Enter Anubis. Let's go. It's already creepy, man. I knew what I was signing up for, so this is expected. Ooh, I like the guitar. A lot of instruments going on. Oh, there's the xylophone. That's like a Ghostemane staple at this point. Always gotta have the xylophone in the instrumentals. Is that breathing? Transition? Transition? Ooh, okay. Starting off right with a transition.
Bitch, I'm breaking out my motherfucking chains. I'm a black mage. I'm never gonna rap no shit but creep. Now I'm out the cage. I'm shitting all over the rules you gave, and now I turn up gauge. I'm a wave in a rain, and I'm never gonna be when all I can do is obey. I'm taking your blood, and now I'm paying a circle around my feet. Protecting me from my Lewis and Davis in this company. You never gonna be like me, so bitch, go get your own skis. You never gonna see what I see. I'm a KO, come believe me, the reincarnated beast.
Initial thoughts are a lot of 808s, of course, in this song, but it also seems like back in 2016, from what I've heard so far, he's taking more of like a hip-hop approach to his music. Again, a lot of 808s, a lot of that rap flow, whereas in like Anti-Icon, it was more of like a metal approach with a lot of guitars and a lot of heavier, louder screen vocals, whereas this one is kind of more centered around closer to like a rap sound rather than a trap metal or metal sound, which is interesting to hear how he's kind of evolved. But I guess we'll have to see for the rest of the songs if my initial thoughts hold true.
I don't know where to go, but I just can't seem to get my fix from a good life. Right where I don't need to break time. Right into the gates of an unknown place. I go from a heart race of a blood lane. Face of a walker change with a fresh embrace. But I think I'm a head on the use of it's a waste of a creep. I don't wait, I never sleep, I'm afraid. Can't shake, I don't know if I dumb a creep. I don't wait, I never sleep, I'm afraid. Can't shake, I don't know sympathy.
So I'm guessing the end of a lot of these songs, there's gonna be a transition or like a creepy outro to them, because that's what it seems like so far. All right, next track, track 3, As Above, So Look Out Below. Oh, this beat's about to be insane.
Sliding around the city with the mark of the beast. Got 7 demons on the way to take me to Greece, so I can summon Osiris and make a battle beside it. And when they both gone, I still won't ever got it divided.
Yeah.
I'm giving all strong to vacation. I'm licking on Lucy, escaping all out of my daily misfortune. That I know that I'm the creator. I get so fucked in my brain that I don't know how I can say anything that crosses my mind without it coming out the wrong way.
I always love Ghostemane's flow and unique delivery. Almost sounds like he's doing like a southern accent when he raps. It's kind of funny, but I enjoyed his flow right there. I love the beat. Obviously, a little hint of xylophone in the middle right there. I always say this, but Ghostemane's super talented because I've never heard anyone even come close to replicating what Ghostemane does with his flows, his cadences, his deliveries. He's super unique, and that's why I think a lot of people love listening to his music. I love the beat. Now the xylophone. Transition? Transition? Come on, transition. Not really. Kind of. I don't even know what to say. I thought we were getting a transition, kind of calm in the beginning, then all of a sudden I heard a lot of noise. Not exactly quite sure what I heard. All I know is that there were a lot of screams, there was a lot of drums, there was a lot of instruments going on that I really can't tell you what I was actually hearing. I know a lot of people refer to like black metal or other types of subgenres of metal as just like noise in general. There isn't much to it but noise, and I think that's what you can probably categorize the beginning of this song, because again, I don't know what I just heard. Let's continue. This beat's different too. 808s, okay. Some type of drum.
Young go put a hole in the ozone. Black metal with a flow so cold,
Yeah.
I'm a broke motherfucker in the hate go. Dress cheap with your dame on the thong. Make love with a whole lot of hate, yeah. Draw blood on the very first day, yeah. Fuck fame on the state lane, Blackmage. Big vibe, my face and my mad days.
I like this flow. I actually comprehended something throughout the song. That part right there. Bro, I'm not a medical professional, but I think I can diagnose Ghostemane with some kind of like musical bipolarism, because his tracks switch up so quickly. Like I said in the beginning of the previous track, it's very calm. Then a lot of noise occurred. Then he started rapping his normal Ghostemane flow, stopped, went back to rapping, all of a sudden just stops. And that happens a lot in his music. You think he's gonna do one thing, and he does. but eventually, sooner or later, he switches it up, and then all of a sudden you're listening to loud noises. So, I do like that aspect about Ghostemane, because you never know what can happen when you listen to a Ghostemane song. You might think he's gonna do this one flow, then all of a sudden he might start screaming. That is the genius behind Ghostemane. Let's continue. Next track, Leprosy.
12 no, and I just woke. In bed alone, still fuck from the night before. I look around where my bitch go. Then I remember rapping tight rope around the door. I'm the mage and I wait when your eyes close. Hair long, face tatted, I'm a lost soul.
Yeah.
Couple clicks, I'm a solo. You don't got a whip, so you ride a dick till you show.
Bro, his beats are bipolar too. What is going on? I love listening to Ghostemane because I have no idea what is going on with any of the beats. Like, there's just some things that I've never heard, that have never graced my ears.
Dang you, motherfucker, took a no shit. I don't really give a damn where you been. You ain't never gonna be a motherfucker that I really wanna be a motherfucker. Never wanna be another motherfucker but me. Keep on pretending that you want the puff, but one day you will be alone. Left in your misery, down in front of a crucifix and stone. I know your bitch is hard to find, like a Ghostemane T. Yeah, they rare but mine. Just keep your fucking head up like a king. Most of all, don't never trust a man. No bitch that got no brain. Bitch, I stay well read and elevated way up in the plane. Got your own shit, but you got no.
Yeah. I like the hook. That's hard. I think we might get some more loudness on this track. Just have a feeling. I think I've said this before, but a lot of Ghostemane's beats remind me of like the music that would play in like a Eastern European club. No vocals, just beats. Like, can't you just imagine people just dancing on a dance floor in, like, I don't know, Bulgaria, Siberia, Serbia, Poland, Austria, Switzerland. Lithuania, Netherlands. I can keep on going. I can go all day. Like, I can just picture the dance floor right now. People getting into it. I will say I have enjoyed the instrumentals that have been on this album so far. Transition. Yes. Track 7, Avatar, piano. He's about to snap. He is.
Well, that's my feel like a Daniel. Your answer, you're rocking with sandals.
Yeah.
I'm sipping a Hennessy handle. You spend the fuck up, I can stand it.
Yeah.
I don't go out, I know. I like to stay in my home. Hitting my chip from the back in the temper, Peter, lead a lesson. Denver. Well, that's my feel like a Daniel. Xenoboy. You stumbled and I can stand you. You don't really know me, you just know my avatar. Like, you don't really know me, you just know my avatar.
Yeah.
You don't really know me, you just know my avatar. You don't really know me, you just know my avatar.
I'm the ghost with the most no flow at the East Coast. You follow me if you a dirty young creep go. Motherfuckers really wanna be a dandy boy. You hop in trance, poppin' sands, but you broke, boy. I'm about to hang 10 toes just to put a blow. You think I'm levitating, then you see that black rope. Don't speak till you think twice in a row. Somebody save me from myself, but I implode.
So far, that was my favorite flow that he has done so far on this album. I really like the beat as well. I knew as soon as I heard that xylophone, he was about to snap. It's almost like the signal that when you hear the xylophone, you know Ghostemane's about to go crazy. It seems like that is like the hint to a good Ghostemane song. We obviously heard the xylophone in other songs, but he didn't necessarily rap right after it was played, but nonetheless, I enjoyed the song. So far, this is my favorite song. I like the hook. I kind of like what he's saying, too. People don't really know Ghostemane. They only know what he's pictured to be. They only know his avatar. I like that. Here we go again.
Well, that's my feel like a Daniel. Your answer, you're rocking with sandals.
Yeah.
I'm sipping a Xenoboy. You stumbling, I cannot stand you.
Like, what do you even say that is what I'm listening to right now? What even is that? Any producers out there, you gotta let me know. Like I said, I think this was my favorite song so far. I really enjoyed the chorus. I liked his flow. I liked what he was saying in the chorus. It was really catchy. That was the best song so far. Alright, track 8, Starshot, featuring Wavy Jones. I have heard of Wavy Jones, but I can't remember what from. Let's see. Okay, so we're given like an old school punk vibe. Again, a lot of noise that I'm not too sure what I'm hearing. Bro, whoever's playing the xylophone right now is snapping. How do you even attain that much skill with a xylophone, man? It's crazy. Flute. Interesting. Okay, this was, again, a very unique song. Not exactly sure what I just listened to, but kind of enjoyed it. The beginning, like I said, the beginning and the outro, might I add, again, reminded me of like an early 80s like punk song, like super loud, really aggressive vocals, a lot of aggressive like drums and aggression in general. Then all of a sudden it goes to like this really like quiet flow. I was trying to listen to exactly what they were saying. It was very hard to make out. And then all of a sudden a flute was introduced to the track, along with a very complex set of xylophone playing. So very interesting song. Again, not too sure what I listened to, but I liked it. Alright, track 9, Elixir. You guys know, already reacted to it in my listening to Ghostemane series, as well as track 10, Venom. Again, those two songs probably would be my favorite off this album so far. I do have Elixir and Venom on a lot of my playlists. Both songs are super fire. So let's go on to track 11, Pentacles, featuring Omen 13 and Kill Station. I didn't realize Omen 13 has been around for that long. I thought he was more of like a new and up-and-coming artist, but it is cool to see that he was on a track with Ghostemane back in 2016. You guys know I like Kill Station as well. I've reacted to, I think, his last project. Always been a Kill Station fan. I think I first discovered him with X and Members Only, but I also know he did a lot of stuff with Peep as well. So there's kind of like a connection between Peep and X with Kill Station as well as Ghostemane. So really like that Florida scene right there. I'm looking forward to this song. I have heard the other songs that Kill Station has done with Ghostemane, and I've enjoyed all of them. So I'm sure I'll like this one as well. Bro, that's a mean 808 right there.
I got bodies in my closet, skeletons been stacking up. Ain't no money in my wallet, but my PayPal traffic up. I've been selling by the band tees on my back streets with my boys creeping, fuck the noise. We don't care about what you heard. Play with fire, you gon' burn. Bitch, I'm swerving around the curve with murder sermons on my nerves. We don't care about what you think. Acting tough just shows you weak. I know you've been losing sleep. I know it's all because of me. No, it's all because of me. I know it's all because of me. I know it's all because of me. Seems like I love you, been down on your luck. 'Cause I love you, motherfuckers. Talking and talking and talking so cheap. I can see through the words that you speak. With your seats on it, unraveling all your dreams.
and the dust and the people you trust and they trust and the words that you scream when you screaming. The meaning is meaningless. Act like you're meaning to change up the game, but it's seeming that you have got nothing to bring you back. I know it's all because of me.
I've always thought this, but Killstation has such a great voice for like a modern rock type sound. I wouldn't consider him trap metal because a lot of his songs really don't consist of a lot of heavy drums and guitars. Instead, I feel like it's more of like a modern rock type sound, and I really do enjoy listening to him. He's unique in that he has like this loud and aggressive scream, but then there's also like a high-pitched background vocals kind of replicating that same sound. He's really fun and interesting to listen to. I've always enjoyed him. I like what Omen 13 did as well. I really like his singing after his verse as well. Interested in seeing what Ghostemane does here too. I like this song. I thought that Omen 13, Killstation, and Ghostemane fit each other's vibe perfectly. Very eerie, but also kind of beautiful in the way with the singing and whatnot. I enjoyed the song. Again, I like all three of the artists. I think it'd be really interesting to hear like a Ghostemane and Killstation collab tape because their sounds mesh so well together. They've obviously done a few songs together, so I'd love to hear an entire Ghostemane Killstation tape similar to what we heard with Scarlord and Ghostemane. I just feel like both of those artists are very similar but also very different, that I think it would make for a great collaboration. Alright, track 12, Somewhere Between Happiness and the Bottom of the Lake. Bro, creepy again.
I never got the chance to say goodbye, let alone spend a day with you without a fight. In the months leading up to the end of your life, we were both sick and bedridden. I remember that night. Mama said, "Daddy, just go." I tried to wake up and he won't. His skin was ice cold. Call 911 on my phone, and with the blink of an eye, my life changed. I was grown. How could you leave me alone? Fuck what I'm doing, you never know right or wrong. Mama so dumb that she owes just to take back the road, make a new home on the northeast coast. Can I get him alone? Pack my belongings into my front door and wait for me for the road was a family road.
This is interesting because I don't think I've ever heard Ghostemane's vocals this raw. Usually there's a lot of effects to make it have like this powerful, eerie, and like deep sound to it, whereas in the beginning it sounded like he was just rapping, no vocals attached, and then all of a sudden it kind of like gradually turned into a more common Ghostemane sound. So again, I really like how he was rapping with what it sounded like was like no vocal effects. Okay, some acoustic guitar. I think we've heard this on another Ghostemane tape before. I like that end. I think it would be also very interesting to hear Ghostemane do like a punk grunge type project, because that's kind of what it sounded like at the very end. Maybe a little bit of like alternative mixed in there, but definitely like a grunge or punk type project would be really interesting to hear from Ghostemane. Dude is talented. He can do a lot with his voice and a lot with the instrumentals that he chooses. All right, track 13, final track, Scrying Through Shattered Glass.
I don't need no gas, I just swing. I put the fear with God in the pussy, boy, I got a hex on her. I don't need no gas, I just swing on a young crowd there. Knock them out, cut them up, put a price on them. I don't need no gas, I just swing. Put the fear with God in the pussy, boy, I got a hex on her. Price I've been tripping over 255, out of my damn mind. Prefer the similar sign, but right now it's hard to find. I spoke to her, he said he told me that I'm doing fine. Said never listen to a motherfucker past time. You listen to me, but you listen with a closed mind. You think that I'm the devil, but I just got open eyes. Nobody give a fuck about your favorite rapper, mine.
think this is my favorite hook throughout this album. Pretty casual. He isn't doing too much. Obviously, the beat is not too crazy either. There's obviously the 808s, kind of like your typical Ghostemane song, but it's not as complex as some of the other beats, which I think is really good. It's different from the other tracks. We also got a little bit of Ghostmane's fast flow, which we've heard at some points in this album, but not as much as in some other projects and in some other songs. So Ghostemane has definitely shown off his versatility, his music making ability as well, not just with his flows, but also his beat selection. There's a lot going on in this project, and I mess with that. It's like a flame. I don't even know what that noise is. It's like pressure. How does he even create these noises or think to create these noises? It's like a slowed down version of the song. It's weird. I hear some drums. This project was a trip, to say the least. And that was Blackmage by Ghostemane. Like I just said, I was like tripping out throughout this entire album because I was not exactly sure what I was hearing throughout a lot of these songs. Again, a lot of noises that have never graced my ear before. I don't even know how he created some of the noises that he did, or even think to put noises and instruments into these tracks. Ghostemane has a very creative mind, because I don't understand how all of these noises and all of these instruments and all of these flows just go through his head and are put out on an album. Again, this project was from like 6 years ago, so I can definitely see how there was a little bit of growth between then and now to some of his newer projects, like Anti-Icon, which dropped in 2020. That project is completely different from this one, in that Anti-Icon was more of like a true trap metal project. This one, not really trap metal at all, if I'm being honest. Obviously had a few guitars and a few drums here and there, but nothing to the point where I would categorize it as being trap metal. This was more of like a trap project, very different. Again, Ghostemane is the only person who has a sound even close to his own. No one's doing it like Ghostemane. I obviously liked a lot of these songs. I definitely felt like the second half of the project was a lot stronger than the first half. Like, I really liked Avatar. I obviously liked Elixir and Venom when I reacted to them in past videos. I like Pentacles, and I like the last track, Scrying Through Shattered Glass. So again, I like the project. It was a lot different. It's really cool listening to how he's kind of evolved over time. There's a few other projects that I'm interested in checking out. Let me know if you want to see those as well. Also, a lot of you guys want me to react to specific Ghostemane songs like 1,000 Rounds. I would say I'm down to check that one out, but I've already listened to it. I listened to it before I even started making reaction videos. I really do like that song with Puya, so I don't want to put out a reaction video if I've already heard it. It wouldn't be as authentic as a first reaction, so sorry about that. Sorry if that disappoints you, but again, I like 1,000 Rounds. I like Blackmage, and I'm really interested in checking out some of his other projects. Hopefully we get another album soon. I think his last release was probably the EP with Star-Lord, which I enjoyed as well. So let me know what other Ghostemane projects and songs that you guys want me to react to, and I'll try and check them out. So hopefully you guys are enjoying all of these uploads. I'm enjoying putting these videos together, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to react to next in the comments below. And yeah, peace.